entertain a motion to call this meeting to order, to open the meeting.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call of the voting members. I'm Damon Jesperson.
Cindy Courier.
Kathy Zaremba.
John Farrar.
Introductions of others.
Wilma Cunningham.
Thank you, Wilma. I would entertain a motion to approve the meeting minutes from 4:15, 4:28, and 5:19.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
So, update from the chairperson. I have pulled together a report. I had a little difficulty because my computer died, and so I lost some of my previous documentation and had to get a new computer up and running. So I apologize for the lateness of getting this to you guys. I don't know that I gave you sufficient time to read and review. And it is not quite as concise as I might have liked it to be, but my thoughts are that we would either sort of go through the report page by page today or schedule another meeting where you guys have had a little more time to go over it, and we could do that because we have a lot of time before our next COA meeting.
Do you think?
Okay.
We read it this morning.
I've read it thoroughly twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know I only got it out, I think yesterday morning, so I
I
was
thought
not
it was this
Yeah, we were
anticipating you
reading it
guys
this morning before you came.
being able to plow through it that fast. You know, a lot of
Well,
it
some
is-
of it is redundant from what we've been doing.
Yeah, it's
so.
just, I pulled stuff from what we'd already
Yep.
approved and used, and so,
Yeah.
if you guys feel comfortable, then what I would like to do today is to sort of go through it, take down any edits that you guys have, any comments, anything you think we're either missing or need to go into more detail or less, you know, that sort of thing. And then I can polish it up and share it with the rest of the COA. And so, yeah, depending on how much there is that you guys don't like in this, determines whether or not we meet again.
Okay.
The only edit that I did is the one I sent you by email, my attempt at humor.
I saw that.
The idle is the ideal.
So I saw that first, and then I had to read through, and I read through again, and I found it. And then I should bury it. But yeah, that was your way of being funny about this thing. I saw
Well,
that.
my comment was that idle is often ideal.
But I first didn't get it when I first just read through all the emails, and I thought, what's he talking about? I didn't find that.
I should have said page 2.
I thought.
Yes, well, one of the things I did do this morning, I realized after I printed it that I didn't have page numbers on it. So I was like, I will add page numbers, because that on a report this long is very important. So, I know there's one comment on page 2,
If you want to look at it. Yes, of course.
but it is only a draft, so.
Oh, yeah.
You said it was page 2, John, that,
But actually, it's on page 3. My humor is at the bottom of the page. Paragraph in talking with experts in town, reach to the bottom, the last sentence.
Where it talks about sharing the space.
Yeah, many large spaces sit ideal much of the time.
yes. Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you find it?
I will fix it. That's an easy one. All right. Anything from you guys as far as changes? Anything I missed, glossed over?
I don't feel so. For me.
No, I think we're we're pretty comfortable.
It was good.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it was well discussed, some of the major points and locations, the disparities, it missed the 7 points.
It was good too to tell them, yeah, okay, you scored this, and it was pretty high, but these are the points you need to think about because the scoring might have been high, but there's issues.
Yes. Well, that's why I wanted to include, my first thought had been to only include our top 3 choices, but I thought really going through and laying out and letting everyone see how things ranked, why they ranked that way.
Okay.
Each location failing as well.
Yeah, and the other thing is I just used my matrix and then referred to the notes from everyone else's.
Yeah.
I feel like for the finalized one, I should probably put the combined average scores into the matrix. So right now, this is just mine, it's not
Right.
all of ours.
Okay.
So that was one of the edits that I was intending. I didn't include the score sheets. I don't know if that's something that we should have or if this is enough.
Why would you feel like you have to?
It's a lot of paper.
Like,
What if I just keep those score sheets and if someone asks?
Well, what I thought we would do is maybe scan the individual documents so that we have an electronic
Right.
copy that can be an appendix
Okay.
that is always electronic, never printed.
okay,
Just because I don't want to lose information and data.
yeah.
If we have each of the matrix sheets and the math that goes with it, I think that
Okay.
means that none of the work we did will then disappear.
Right.
We always want to have it as a reference as we move forward.
Right.
If we think of this as a building blocks, this is the first layer. And
Yes.
if you can't get back to it to reference it, it stops being useful, and then
We have to start over.
yeah,
Oh, great.
and you don't. This is enough work.
It's not work.
So I think the thing, since we have so much time till our next meeting, what I would like to do is actually ask Eric Swan and Bob to review this and see if they have any comments. And if they do, I think we'd probably do it by email, or I'd email their comments to you guys, see what you say about them, include them, not include them. They may, like, you guys feel that this is well done, so.
I'm happy to go with them. If Bob and I we meet over at the coffee shop on the Circle by the train station.
FM Cafe?
His car is there most mornings, and that's where Eric and he meet. And I'd be happy to just go sit at the table with the two of them and give them a day or two to read it and then meet them for coffee. You can ask them to come sit with this meeting.
So our next step after we move this from the draft form, even though it doesn't say draft behind everything,
Yeah.
would be to bring it back to the COA, get the COA's approval
Yeah.
to present it to the select board.
Okay.
So you're bringing the draft form to the COA or the finished?
I would bring the finished one. So you guys are saying with the edits, fixing idle to ideal. And
That was a joke.
yes, no, but you're right. It's the wrong word.
Yeah, but the draft should remain a draft until we get perhaps the serious input from Eric and Bob.
Yes.
And then that'll make your life a lot easier.
And an outside eye always helps. We are very familiar with everything we've been doing, and they're not looking at it frequently, so they may see something that we don't.
Right, I thought they had a lot of good input when they did come.
Yes.
Like, even just about the sewer and just different things that we don't think about, that I don't think about.
Yeah.
Kevin, and a strong point you made is as attractive as the field is, the field house and the addition, the only spot for council on aging.
Yeah.
And these three ladies would not have the synergy that goes with being next to another town, appropriate location.
Yes.
Ideally attached to town hall, but that's committees we don't have.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, there's a lot of questions as far as how this will move forward, but it is the groundwork from which we can build. And, you know, as you said the other day, even this space, which is not perfect, is far superior to what Rowley has. So
That's right.
we can be thankful and still want to do better for our community. So the next steps are to fix and combine the numbers in the matrix. So fix the edits that you guys have. I will then share it with Eric and Bob and either John or I'll probably try and set up a meeting with them because if I'm going to do the edits, it's easier for me to hear straight from them.
I would love to sit in a meeting. I mean, the genesis of Kent Street and the library synergy is Erickson and I would walk on the property 3 years ago. It was the beginnings, but we were such an avoid to Morgan Avenue.
Yes.
It was put on the back burner.
Do we have in your office, is that a scanner as well? Okay.
So if you bring all
So if I
those
bring
sheets,
those sheets to you,
I can scan them.
does it scan both sides?
You know, I tried to do that the other day and I don't think so I'll just have to hand do it, it's fine.
But you're okay doing that?
Yep.
Okay, I will bring the combined, because I staple everyone's together after I finish each section.
Okay,
So it'll be a little work, I'm sorry.
that's all right.
Yeah, provided that Eric and Bob don't see anything major that they think we should change in this, I would say that we can have this be our last meeting. And I don't know how we approve the meeting minutes.
So what I'm doing right now is doing everything as we speak. I can go print it out and have you guys read it and then we approve it and then
And adjourn.
we're done.
All right. Is there anything else anyone feels we need to cover or talk about beforehand? I know this is all, you're going through a fairly
this is-
dense thing
And
pretty
it's the
quickly.
first one of these meetings I've been to.
So basically, when we reviewed all of these options, the best one that we've come up with
That's my question.
is there is land next to the library.
Not with the baseball.
It's actually behind where the baseball
Yeah.
field
it's
is.
deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a good amount of space there.
I can-
Do you have
Who owns it?
The town.
Yes.
So that's a huge win right there.
Yeah, that was the discovery we made 3.5, 4 years ago. We actually walked it in the outdoor place for council and aging, safe parking. One of the intersections you find at Morgan Avenue, we've shopped at the butchery of late.
Okay.
Sometimes takes 12 cars going by if you turn left.
I know.
And they come by at a high speed. And it's
So
a mark
that's
outside.
Lunt Street there, this is
Yeah.
the library. That's the ball field there, this is the lot.
Wow.
Beautifully situated.
How did we end up owning all that land?
It was a donation a long time ago, and it was essentially the rec committee the idea was that it would be developed into outdoor space for recreation. And then the rec committee, we got the Central Street Fields, and they've been focused over there. And
But this was donated, we paid him $1 million from Antifield.
yes,
Does that make sense? Is this big enough to compare to Antifield?
no, it's smaller than Mancherfield. And
Mantifield's pretty big,
yes,
you know, we
That-
don't use a lot.
no, we don't.
But they are still, the rec committee is still working on more projects
Uses,
over there.
yeah.
So I don't feel like we're taking away from the rec committee if we were, plus I would like to, if we were to end up there, that would give us outdoor space that we could share with the town. You know, so if we put in
Absolutely.
a walking trail over there, that's not just for the council on aging. It's things that would be for everyone to use.
Yes, town use.
Right.
It's ample enough for snowshoeing and cross-country skiing. It's remarkable. I mean, we did winter and summer runs in the places replete with location, and safe parking. And activities for old folks to watch. Imagine just sitting around and watching a ball game. We have to
These
build-
are all for 10,000 square foot building.
Mhm.
How big is that compared to the police station?
I don't remember how big the police station is.
Too big, but
It is too big, but they are, you know, it's one of those things, and one of the things I say in this is, every program grows over time, and if you build bigger, you can use the space as you grow. If you build too small, it's often much more expensive to get the space
that
later.
doesn't really apply to that police station, even.
Yeah, I mean,
Really?
No, but we're doing it for us. So if we, like, even.
That's what I
Yeah.
said, in comparison. is
Right.
How
that-
much do we have here? What's our space, what's our footage?
30, it's a little over 3,000, I think. So, and we're already tight.
And this gives you the 6,000 to 7,000 square feet you need.
Right. But even just the comparison of how big the program has grown from leaving the school, we have a very small space there. We did it,
Not all the stuff that we do now.
not all the stuff that we do now. But it's sort of that, if you build it, they will come. I know that's a thing that's out there, but I do feel the more space we have, the more programs we can put on, the more people will
I
come.
was on that committee
Yeah,
when we met at the Brown School. My brother Steve, Evelyn Noyce, myself, a couple other people in town looking for land. This has been going on.
long time,
One time.
Yeah.
long time, too long.
I don't know how many years ago that is, maybe 40, 30.
Oh, my gracious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because my father offered free land on Scotland Road, and at
Yeah.
that time, Newbury and Byfield were divided,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
Old Town ran the show. Everything was in Old Town except
Okay.
protection number 1.
Huh.
And it's too close to Byfield, Scotland Road. Free land.
Yeah.
So now we have free land. I think it's great that we can use it.
Well, I also like that it's close to another entity, so being close to the
Oh, yeah.
library.
Well, yeah, if traffic.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
this has
And there's, we have a lot
been
of people in common, and they're, you know, that can be
Uses.
helpful to us,
Yeah,
yeah.
and
But we can
we-
also share space. You know, if the library needs something,
Oh, yeah.
because they've already talked to us about conference room space has been a struggle for them, so.
Well, underbuilt,
yes.
I guess, basically, but we only had one floor across the
Right.
street. When Kay Brown was the librarian, when I was a kid,
So it's the same kind of thing with us, right? We went from this one room to now we have this, and we're flourishing, so now we need
To keep,
a bit more to just keep growing.
Oh, yeah.
Keep growing.
I don't
keep serving.
disagree with
Yeah.
growing, I just, this overbuilt. It's
I
just,
mean, the only kickback we get here is from the Plum Islanders saying we have to go
It's
6
too wide.
miles.
Yeah.
But that idea is they pull into the parking lot for 2 locations. They drop in once and then
Hit the library and.
drop in at COA for lunch.
Right.
All the above, it'll mitigate it dramatically.
Well, I think it also depends on us to offer programs that people are willing to drive the 6 miles for.
Yes.
we should have to do.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so are we,
So I think if there's no other questions, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So
Oh, no, hold on. We're gonna print and approve the minutes first.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
got ahead of myself.
Okay.
oh my God, what just happened? I literally highlighted everything and deleted, but I just hit the back button, okay, so, I almost had a, okay.
Yeah.
All for the,
Minutes for this meeting. So let me just read this real quick.
I'll get it.
Was that land donated by Martha Pearson, like the ball field, or was it somebody else?
I don't know. I just know that it's,
I don't know who would have.
I talked to Mark Zant about it and some of the other rec committee people, and then was talking with Tracy because people get ownership of things sometimes when they don't actually own it. And I wanted to make sure that it wasn't,
They owned it.
yes. And I think,
Cindy, just one sheet?
Yeah, so we'll just pass around so everyone can. It doesn't have the seal and everything to talk about that.
so if it had been donated specifically for this and only this, it would not be, there would be legal steps we would have to take.
Do we have to sign this?
No,
No, we just have to do it.
read it.
You read it and make sure you're good with it.
And my understanding from tracing it back to when town meeting accepted the property is that it has no restrictions or covenants on it.
That's the main thing. Probably if I can.
the family that lived in the luxurious home there at the back of Mantor, what's that family name?
At the back of Mantor.
Which, as you're traveling west on Central, it's that gorgeous residence that's on the
With the
West.
walnut trees?
west end of Manorfield, west border of Manorfield. They were the previous owners.
Kent Way?
No, Warren Manton didn't live in that house.
No, who lived in that house? That's my question.
Oh, they sold it years ago.
I
They owned a
met
business on 110 South.
I met them a dozen times to Shepard's house for Christmas. Because they were always close friends.
I think so.
So-
I think it was fun, and I don't know that.
And he used to joke with me because when I was ferrying airplanes for Mr. Morton, I would land aircraft on that field.
Remember?
Yeah, and that was,
Well, then Warren Manton right across the street.
that's correct.
Which was where originally was a convent? Some religious order was in the building.
That's right.
And they tore it down and
Tore
Warren
it down.
Manton built the mansion.
Built the mansion, that's
What
right.
the name of it?
Right.
Oh, wow.
That goes all the way back to, we arrived in February of '74. That would be 79 and 80. I remember. Yeah.
I got a religious order.
What kind of religious order?
Well, there's only one, yeah. In that respect. No.
There's only one meaning, what, say what again?
Catholic. It was a, it
Was it
it wasn't a
a
convent, but it was.
monastery?
Oh.
I don't think it was a mon, I don't know.
Civis Romana Sum.
I know it's like a little chalky, but.
But
Yeah,
I don't
and I
remember.
think you need to
It
add
was there.
in that each motion was approved by law.
Oh, got it.
So I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes as edited.
So moved.
Second.
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And now I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Seconded?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.